Actually, I can do that right now, since, again, I don't have to do this event for too long, so I don't mind, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So, let me see. Let me pull everything up real quick. Okay. Let's turn that off. Display capture, I believe. Okay. So right now we're on the Metal Gear Solid 5 wiki for the weapons. So right here is the Brennan, which is an anti-material rifle, right? So right here we got damage 2,990, and we got impact force 2,200. Now let me open this up. Okay, so this is the line of code for all the damage parameters for all of the weapons, right? So this first line right here that I have highlighted, this is an anti-material rifle. How? Well, it says it right here, anti-material. But as you notice right here we got 2,200 impact force, and it's consistent with every single line right here that has material rifle. So this is it. This is the Brennan or the Serval. It's one or the other. But yes, so this is impact force. I believe this middle number here is stun, because obviously this number over here is going to be damage. So let's head on back. So according to this wiki, for the lowest level Brennan, it should be 29, like literally right below 3,000, right? And as you go up the levels, you have 3,000, and you just go higher and higher and higher. However, in here in the line of code, as you can see, that's not the case whatsoever. You have 2,600, and then you have 2,800, and then it goes back down to 2,600. I have a feeling that's probably the Serval. This could be the Serval for all I know. And then it goes back up to 2,800 again. Now here's another interesting bit. There's this one right here. I think this one right here, this line of code, is the anti-material rifle. Why? It's because you see where it says 4E3? This is where the damage is, right? So I've had help from a friend who knows how to do this stuff. He said that whatever E and then the number equals, it means zeros. So if you see an E2, that means it's 2 zeros. This right here is 3 zeros, meaning that this means 4,000. Now, I don't know why they don't just write 4,000. I'm not a coder, so I don't know. All I can tell you is that this 4E3 means 4,000. This, whatever this weapon is, does 4,000 damage. And so far, it outbeats everything else in the anti-material rifle category. So I'm pretty confident that is the Molotov rifle. And to be quite frank, I don't think anything else can do that much damage. But as you can see here, we got machine guns, shotguns, snipers, assault rifles. So we have to look at every single bit of code and try to figure out what weapon belongs in where and what the hell the rest of these numbers mean, because a lot of these numbers are kind of different. Now these four lines of code share the same numbers, so I'm trying to figure out in my head what the hell all these different parameters mean, because obviously this doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you whatsoever. You have to try to figure it out. Same thing with these over here. This also tells you some other numbers. I had a theory that this was all of the materials that you need to develop it, but as you can see, these four lines of code, these four different weapons share the same amount, which is obviously false. Like, you have to spend a different one. Quiet's Brennan is very powerful. There's actually a section in here for Quiet as well. It's not labeled under anti-material rifle. It's called like Quiet Rifle or something like that. Quiet's Rifle. But yeah, we got like stun, or I believe this is grenades because it just says grenader. So we got like grenades, honeybee. I don't know why this is NAD, but I believe it's the stun grenade, but it could be something else for all I know. the mortar, the sleep mortar. And as you can see, this line that I'm looking at right now, this is for the walker gear. These three right here for the walker gears. This one's for the helicopter that you sit in. So yeah, it's a lot of shit to like look through and to like tell which is which. I'll have to take out the guidebook and really look at these numbers as well, just to like double check to see if these are either the true numbers or there's something different here. But look at this, we also have damage types for a boss, apparently. It just says boss. I don't know if they talk about big boss or a character, like a boss character. But we got some machine guns, handguns. See, it's kind of weird how in between you'll find weird shit like this grenade, like grenader, and then it just goes back to handguns. So it's very interesting looking at the lines of code for this game. Let me see. Look at this one. Liquid weapon throw machete. I think this is Eli. But see, when I see liquid, oh wait, no. Oh my god. That's funny. No, this is actually Eli. Look, jump pipe, because Eli will come at you with a pipe or he'll come at you with a machete. But see, in the game's code, they don't call him Eli, they call him Liquid. That's really interesting. I didn't know that. Quiet starts at number 375. So right over here. Yeah, right here. Attack, quiet. I believe the SR means sniper rifle. But yeah, see damage source, quiet. And if we scroll down to the final one, yeah, this does 3,800 damage, which that's a lot. That's a very powerful sniper rifle that she has. And then here's boss quiet sniper. So this is when you fight her in general. And she does 5,200 damage. I think this is possibly on extreme, because that she can like nearly insta-kill you with one shot. But let's see, let's go back up to Liquid. That's really crazy that they called Eli Liquid. So yes, if anyone has any doubts that Eli is Liquid, this is it right here. Like, they call him Liquid in the code itself. And then Salan is Philanthropist. Rock Explosion? Yeah, 1,600. Tower Break? 3,600 or 3,500. Railgun does 6,000 damage. Fuck. There's also a parameter in here for like if you fall out of bounds, it does like 9,000 damage. But check this out, right? They even called the Man of Fire Vulcan here too. Look, Vulcan body fire, Vulcan fire vehicle, Vulcan fire bullet. Like, all you had to do was just look at the game's code and you can easily figure out who was who in the game. Yeah, I think the rock explosion is that big rock that the skulls bring out, because with Philanthropist, he takes out that big old sword and he slams it into the ground and those rocks appear as well. But yeah, Vulcan. We got Zombie Scratch, so they just called them zombies, the guys who are puppets. They just outright call them zombies. And it looks like it does 300 damage. Parasite Blast Wall? What the fuck is that? Blast Wall. Oh! This must be that wall that the parasite, or that the skulls use. Yeah, because this does 5,000 damage according to this, so that has to be it. Parasite Corrosion Smoke. Oh, that has to be the Metallic Archaea. See, it doesn't do any damage because technically it doesn't. All it does is destroy your gear, but I think they have a different parameter for that. Because I guarantee you, because I've taken some classes in coding, all I know is that all these zeros right here, If you put a 1, it means it's true. And I have a feeling this 1 right here is destroy equipment. So if you put that back to 0, I guarantee you that the gas that they expel doesn't do anything anymore. Let's see, there's parasite corrode. I don't know what's the difference between corrode and corrode smoke. There's the parasite machete, which does 2,000 damage. Parasite camouflage machete. So I think this could be the sniper skulls, because they are camouflaged. I didn't know they do more damage. That's pretty interesting. Parasite generate wall. Okay, yeah, see, now never mind, this is it then. Parasite generate wall and parasite break wall, and that does 2,300 damage. I see. Parasite beam? Parasite beam? I have no clue. And look, there's actually a stat right here for the Jehudi, for the handed Jehudi. This is interesting. According to this, it does sleep damage to you, but it doesn't put you to sleep. Or I should say stun damage, which kind of makes sense because when you get hit by it, you can't move. So, corrode smoke, the red mist, and Sahelanthropus, it's possible. It's highly possible. And then we have the stun arm, and then stun arm thunder. That does 4,500 stun damage. So that's like the level 3 stun arm when you shoot the lightning out. But when you don't shoot the lightning, it's 3,500. And it's stun damage. And like I said, look, this line right here, this 0 is supposed to be damage, which obviously the stun arm doesn't damage you. However, this one is supposed to be stun damage, which it does stun you. Now, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know what Kibi Dango is. I have no fucking clue. All it says that this is a throwing object, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Whatever it is, it does 1,000 points of damage. Kibi Dango. And then there's Flying Disc, which I'm going to assume is the decoy when you just throw it. And apparently it actually does hurt them. It does 1,000 damage. Electromagnetic Mine, that does 4,500 stun damage. Sleeping Gas. Okay, so this is really weird. They spell Sleeping Gas Mine really weird. They put Sleeping Gus Mine. And that does 4,000 stun damage. Capture Cage doesn't do anything because, well, it's not supposed to do anything. Right here's the Shock Decoy. That does 4,000 stun damage. Active Decoy shouldn't do anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Now, this is interesting. Decoy Raise. So when you guys activate the decoy, you know how it like inflates and rises up? That's what this parameter is talking about. So apparently that alone does 3,500 damage. Is there a code that shows you how far grade 15 Hand of Jehudi will reach? It's possible that that information is not even programmed in the game yet. So there's no way we can actually look at, like there's some people, like there are sometimes moments where you can find weapon stats in here that aren't really accessible yet, and then there are other times where they just actually add it into the line of code. Let's see. Molotov cocktail. Yeah, so this is the Molotov. Does 2,900 damage at the highest rank, I believe. Stun grenade grazed. I don't know what the fuck that means. Grazed? Whatever it is, it does 6,000 damage. That's crazy. But what's really interesting... Oh! Gee, that must be grade. Like grade 6, grade 5. But here's what's really weird, right? Look at all three of these. They all do the same exact damage. So why the fuck would you waste more resources using that when the other two do the same damage? Or sorry, the other four do the same damage. That's really interesting. Let's see, what else? And then there's just stun grenade. I don't know what the hell grazed means. But see, stun grenade does 6,000 it's by itself. Stun grenade. Anti-tank mines. The D mine, which is the claymores that you can put down. Wow, they do 5,000 damage. Fuck. C4. C4 does 5,500 damage. The grenades, holy shit. So the grenade can do, holy shit, look at that impact force. Fuck. 7,500. Holy shit. Did I miss a lot of the rant this week? No, not really. I'm just going over all of the stuff that I'm looking, like, I'm looking at all the weapon stats, and soon I'll be able to do the weapon guide video to show you guys all the shit that I found. But goddamn, impact force of 7,500? That thing is gonna do full damage on everything. Fuck. No amount of armor will protect you from that. I don't think the skulls could really survive that. Bomb assist? Oh, that must be the bombardment thing. 8,000. Shit. And then the smoke assist, which that doesn't do anything, obviously. Walker gear. Oh, look at that. There's a body attack for the walker gear, which only does doesn't do anything to that, but it does do 3,500 damage for the regular attack. Walker gear throw 4,500 damage. Oh my god. The walker gear's machete is fucking strong. So the slash is 2,300, but the stab is 4,400. That's crazy. And here's all the handguns, which they all do the same damage. So again, I just don't see the use in using the other grades aside from more ammo. But it looks like they use the same exact line of code. Like nothing is different between all that. Stun guns 4,500. The flamethrower is 1,000. Fulton bomb. Apparently that does 3,500 stun damage. That's interesting. We got D-Dog knife and stun knife. Holy shit! D-Dog's knife does 65,000 damage? Bro, what the fuck? D-Dog is truly the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Holy fuck. Look at this. His stun knife does 65,000 stun damage. Holy fuck. This thing can insta-kill anything. Oh my god. Look at the impact force. 65,000. D-Dog can kill a tank with this knife. I'm not joking. He can kill a tank with his fucking knife if he had the ability to do that. Holy shit. Someone needs to make a mod where he can attack tanks with this knife. I guarantee you he will kill it in one hit. Holy shit. That's crazy. Quiet death? What does that mean? I have no clue. Quiet dash stun? Look at that. Even when quiet dashes into people, it does 65,000 damage. Oh my god. Look at the bite! The bite does 65 damage. Fuck. Bear rush? Oh shit, this is the bear. Oh my god, this is the stats for the bear. So if the bear rushes you, I guess that's charging at you. That's 2,100 damage. If the bear swipes at you, it's 4,500 damage. And if the bear stands up and swipes at you, that's 4,500 damage. What the fuck? Wow. Animal body slam. I think that's when, like, you know how, like, if you go close to, like, you know, the harmless animals, like the goats, they'll, like, ram into you? Yeah, it doesn't do anything to you. What the fuck? What else is there? Water faucet splash? That does 1,000 damage. That would make sense. Yeah, look at this. Waterway pillar. See, that makes sense because that's applying to the boss fight. Because I'm pretty sure the Man of Fire has his own points of health, and all of these water sources have to do their own bit of damage. So, what else can we find here? Guard tower? Gimmick blast? What the fuck's a gimmick blast? Fire burn? Tank gun. So this is for like the actual tank stats right here. So it looks like the rocket is 3,900. Everything else here is 3,900. Fuck. What else do we got here? Wave rocket, cannon shell, light vehicle drop. Oh, that's when you yeah. I think that's when you drop a vehicle on someone. 2,300 damage. Vehicle crash. Okay. Horse body. What the fuck? Horse body attack death? Has anyone ever seen D-Horse attack someone? I've never seen him attack someone. Either that or this is how much points he has until he dies. I don't know. Attack dung? What the fuck? What do you mean dung? You can throw shit at people? Attack event? I don't know what that is. Life recover, sleep recover. Yep. So there's CQC kill, CQC dash punch. So that does 4,000 damage. The one where like you just do that falcon punch and you knock someone out. That's the blast punch right there, the lethal one. CQC throw off of a ladder. That does 4,000 damage. Throw from behind. That does 4,000. Hold throw and throw are the same. CQC finish? What the hell? Hold on. So it looks like the CQC that you do is 4,500 damage. Or stun damage, I should say. I think Quiet's death has something to do with MGO. You can play as her. That's true. That's very true. We'll see with D-Horse though. D-Horse has the same thing too, but you can't play as D-Horse. Attack kick. Wow, that does a lot of damage. A lot of stun damage there. Supply box hit. 4,000 stun damage with the supply box. Right here, fall death, 6,500. And death, I believe that's just you. Like, this is how much damage you need to take to die. 6,500. Yeah, because fall death is the same exact thing. Let's see, what else? Faint. Sleep. So if you take 4,500 hits of stun damage, you'll either fall asleep or you'll knock out. Interesting. Shield slash? What the fuck is that? Huh. Oh, the crawl sweep. That does 600 damage. The supine foot sweep. I think that's what Quiet does, to be honest. It could be what Quiet does. Either that or it's another attack that I don't know about. What else do we got here? Fallbound death. Yeah, this is it right here. What's interesting is this number over here, the 9,999. Like all of this. I'm thinking it's the coordinate, but then again, I could be wrong. Carry throw? Wow. 3,000. Push up? Huh. Blow? I don't know what that is. hacking the game. No, I'm just, well, sort of, yes, but just to see what the weapon stats are. But there's a lot of pretty cool information here. I just can't believe D-Dog can do that much damage with his knife. That's fucking ridiculous. His knife is an insta-kill weapon. So yeah, that's just a hint of what I'm currently deciphering when it comes to the weapon stats. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me switch it back to the game here. There we go. Oh, well, whoops, wrong one. So yeah, that's what I'm fiddling with right now. And once I figure out what all the stats are and all that shit, then, and because here's the thing though, is that it doesn't tell you which weapon exactly. All it says is just sniper rifle. And of course there's like 20 sniper rifles and such in the game. So I have to figure out which lines of code are for what weapon and just go from there. So yeah, that's